Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another multiplayer battle. This is between Vesely and Amber. This is Division 1. So, this is Vesely's deck. Sorry, I'm thinking of his name. I think that's how you say it, right? Vesely. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. That's right. He's playing 20th Panzer Vanguard. Plenty of stuff here. We're seeing, look at this, 71 infantry, but lots of double vetted stuff. We got Panzer guns double vetted, 2 of them in A. Brings a 20 point on half track, which are almost 15 points. He brings those double vetted. It's pretty intense. In fact, these half tracks, they come double vetted too. They're actually really, really good. One vet Pioneer, some Erzats. So this is interesting. We see him only vet once his Pioneers, but double vet his Panzergrens, which normally we've been seeing a lot of guys double vet their Pioneers and one vetting their Panzergrens. And then he brings a card of DPs in C with half tracks. Recon tab, double vetted recon. Interesting that he brings these. Yeah, it's interesting that he does that. I always just don't bring recon unless that's like something like this. These things are actually really good. Can't recommend them enough. Double vetted, Panzer 3s, gets 5 of them. Double vetted, double vetted, double vetted. Leader. And B-face card of unvetted T-34 is kind of interesting play. Flamethrowers not vetted. Oh, I love it. I agree with this. These things are awesome. So good. 30 points, just awesome. They also have 100 penetration with 4 heat rounds. But the HE is what you're really using for. They're just AT gun killers. No veterancy on his MG42s. You can have a million of them, though. 2 in A and 1 in B. Panzer Shreks. These are the other ones, though. Bigger squad. Pretty strong. Plenty of Pack 40s. Plenty of Pack guns in general. 288 squads. Warframe mortars. Airtab's pretty weak, though. So, you're going to have to rely on those 88s. Doesn't bring the fighters. These aren't very good fighters anyway. So, yeah, that's his deck. Check out his opponent here. Amber playing 12th SS. Whoa. Seeing nothing in the anti-tank tab. That's right off the bat. 40 tanks here. Double vetted, double vetted, double vetted, double vetted. Plenty of double vetted B. Plenty of tanks. Just like a million tanks. Yeah, bring these in later phase. I think that's smart. Get tons of them. Things are awesome. 70 infantry. No veterancy on any of them, though. Lots of armored cars, though. So his opponent's going to have to watch out for that. Warframe's mortars. Though he's got the stronger air. He's got the stronger anti-air. Though he doesn't need this much anti-air. His opponent doesn't have that much anti-air to begin with. Similar play here. No commanders, though. It's kind of interesting. MG42. No veterancy. Kind of seeing some, similarities between these two decks. I actually want to check out his deck one more time before we move on. Does this guy bring a commander? No. So, no leaders. Kind of interesting that we're seeing that. We've seen that a lot, actually. No leaders, no commander, saves you on activation points, and they just vet the extra units instead, which is not a bad idea. So, both sides, there's not too many heavy tanks. A lot of them both have medium tanks, but it seems that 12th SS division will have more tanks in general. I think that was right. But let me see. It's gonna be key. But the issue is 20th Panzergren gonna have absolutely dominate on the ground with infantry. He's got more vetted and he's got the same amount of infantry. So that'll be interesting to see. You see a victory. It says victory, guys, but it doesn't actually know who's the victor. So ignore that. But yeah, they have kind of similar decks. There's going to be a couple more. There's going to be Panthers in the 12th SS in the later phases, so maybe he can kind of utilize those, but not too many of them. Plenty of tanks, though, and they're all double vetted. Rotate the camera. I hate this map. I always ban this I always lose on this map and I always ban it. I think this side has the advantage in my opinion. I think there's an easier grab for all 3 of these flags and get into this forest. I think it's tougher on the other opposing side because if you push from this direction, the southern flank, you just get stuck. You grab one flag, but you have to get pretty far back to grab this flag. And then on the same thing on this side, if you're pushing from the blues perspective, which will be Vesely, he has a similar problem. You just take this one flag, but it's kind of hard to get back. Get both these flags, but yeah, so that's my thing. But there's usually not pushing from the red player up here on the north. So I think a lot of the action, if I had to guess, I'm just gonna take a guess, and maybe I'm wrong. These guys are more experienced than me. That I think that the Amber here will push for these objectives, and he will push in town. I think similarly, I think we're gonna see Vesely, like most players, push in the north and push center. Maybe play a little more defensive here, because there's always usually a push in this direction, because you can grab 3 flags. Blue perspective, another disadvantage. If you have 2 flags here, it's kind of tough to get this further back flag, but it is kind of easy for the blue player to grab this flag. kind of who can get control of this main highway road here. Which is actually pretty big road. We have a lot of tanks looking down each other. We'll fast forward a little bit. And we'll check out the deployments when they're done. Tons of this is what I've been seeing a lot of. We're seeing actually tank deployed by Amber here. A lot of times I've been seeing a lot of guys open up with no tanks, armor cars and such. But AmberT has the advantage of tanks here. Sorry, armor cars. So he can really mess up Vesley's elite infantry. Okay, we're seeing, alright, we can slow it down for a second. Pause. Seeing a huge opening in center by Vesley. Panzer Grands. Nothing's, these are all elite troops. They're all double vetted pretty much. Tons of double vetted tanks. Got 5 of them here, I believe. Yep. A lot opening. Some flamethrowers, some pioneers, some of his lighter infantry. Looks like he's gonna make some ploy for this flag. In response, just some Panzer Grands, not vetted. Some decent amount of force. Maybe they can hold it off. Opening up with a recon plane, 840 points. Kind of seeing where the player's pushing. And we're seeing kind of interesting. Amber's not pushing hard in this objective. He's gonna play defensive. We're seeing a similar play here. It looks like defensive for us. 1 Panzer 3L, just in case someone's gonna push. And then center, similarly, huge deployment by AmberT and investment. Tons of infantry, bring an armor car, another armor car. The Panther is what's going to be key. I'm going to guess Panther is going to look. He's moving off to the side, but I'm thinking he's going to look down this main road with it, not taking out any armor. Pretty good spots you can put this thing. Problem is you're going to be finding pretty close quarters with that Panther in the town. You can swing it out over here. By the panel now. Both running vanguards. AmberT though, totally seeing now everything that's over in center. Investing that 40 points just to make sure he can tell what's going on. He probably looks at this and he's like, alright, I see that this player is not going to be pushing in the north or the south. So, you kind of have a good for him to know that. Interesting. The half track's going to move around like that. Seeing deployment start out. I just say this flag is pretty secure already by Vesley, but he's gonna try to get this flag here, I think. It's pretty passive. You see Vesley taking the northern flag pretty easily, uncontested. It's gonna take some time for these half tracks to get into position to fight these guys. I don't know if he's gonna be able to take, get in here and actually take anything though, because he stays in the green forest. You can just hold on to that flag. Seeing a ME-109 come out. The Alpha Wolf is gonna get on that guy's tail. He's probably gonna lose that aircraft. A huge investment. It's a rocket plane too. They're not cheap. What's he doing? Oh, is he getting it away? The Flockel have been stupid. Especially being really lucky there in the air engagement. That's a huge investment for not much. Flockel was going to leave. Recon's just flying around, kind of giving him eyes on absolutely everything. Just doing work with the SPW 233 here. An armored car is trying to push him back. Loses one of them though. Panzer IV army's moving in. Recon gets spotted, gets killed, loses another armor car. So we're seeing a pushing really hard from Vesley here. Up 1 flag here, holding all his flags in center. In fact, taking another one, right? But where is he down? Wait. Am I wrong here? This is Red's flag. Yeah, so he's up 2 flags. He just needs 1 more. Doing math bad in my head, guys. It's been a long day. The 222 just hang out in the open. Probably can move up and take it out anytime he wants. Probably micro. Pretty heavy in center. These guys can't surrender, which is nice. They can't surrender enemy units. No way he's gonna take out this blob here. Now that's some bomber support. Which he does have the air superiority, but I don't think we saw any bombers in his deck. Seeing 2 more tanks come out. Panther looking to get some kills. Gets a good shot. Putting in. Oh, Panther gets penetrated though. Panther goes down. That's what I'm talking about in CQC combat. Actually just rolling through the town, all these heavy tanks. This is another one. This is pretty dire right here now for Amber right here. Amber pulling out 2 more tanks here. Pulling out another. Yeah, he's calling in 3 more. Nothing around here going on. Pretty stale. Can't really do much about this. Like, he can contain it with his half tracks in 222, but that flag is definitely in AmberT's hands. AmberT pushing through here now. Pretty much the town is almost obliterated. Really knocking out Amber's forces. Seeing Vesley here. Marking the IG gun. for himself. 35 points. Being really aggressive. He's going to go for these flags. Not playing passive whatsoever. Went for this flag, got the easy flag. And then just, you know, I think that's just really smart of Vesely here. Just to shove his way through center. I think that's just the smart game plan. Can he shoot at that? Yeah, I guess he's gonna get some shots. IG gun's gonna go down. Bucklewolf gets a great strafe on that guy. That's gonna suppress it. Should bend in the whole line. We're seeing another wave of tanks here. We're seeing an 88 come up by Vesely here. Really smart. If he gets some two, like even like one more 88 after this, pretty much locks down the center of the map from any real strategic air plays. Not that Vesely, not that, oh my god, they're, I don't know why I keep mixing them up. Amber, not that Amber really can invest in aircraft at the moment, being that he's double taking. Someone's got this flag though. Seeing a little bit more of an investment here. An MG42 coming here, suppress any forest line. Smart play by him. Bringing in more MG42s. Must know there's going to be definitely a tank counter here. Gonna fire first. They both fire. Here's a 4H going down. Unlucky for Amber right here. 88's up. 88's going to start laying into some heat into him. I wish I could talk to these guys about like their deck building and kind of like why they choose to bring certain things. And I'm kind of curious, do they build these decks way beforehand, or do they modify them for the specific map and specific division that they're going against, even player? Yeah, at one point I would love to interview one of them because I'm so curious about, you know, the decision making. We don't really get that. Like, we don't, you know, that's the problem with, you know, third party talking. Like, I can only guess about what their strategy is, but I'm not really, you know, I mean, now we can obviously see what Vesely's objective here is. He's going to shove his way right through center, and AmberT is just getting kind of overwhelmed here. He's lost the flag up here, and he can't really make it up there. There's not really an opportunity down here to push anymore. He definitely just has to kind of trade effectively and get back into this town. He's building up enough tanks though right here. He's got 5 tanks. He can definitely come back in here pretty easily. We're seeing the F1s here. They're going to be nice and effective in these close quarter engagements. They have the heat rounds, so they can still be deadly to a tank, but they're only, you know, 30 points. They're the same cost as a Panzer gun unit or 2 Erzat, so it's pretty cost efficient. These double vetted infantry by Vesely are just annihilating in this town, and they're, you know, they're gonna be scary. But the play is the tank gameplay. It's like we're seeing that Vesely kind of realizes a lot of tanks here. It looks like he's backed up behind these towns, but bring up plenty of Panzer strikes to kind of stop the tanks from moving in. He's got 2 of them on the field already. Bring up a Pack 40 here. He's bring up a 3rd one. Totally like making his opponent having to play passive here. Seeing another Pioneer move up. Gonna give himself this entire location. Probably give him this flag right here too as well. Seeing even more armor come in from AmberT here. Pushing up really hard. Panzer Gren coming down here to take this flag back. If he can just take 2 of these flag backs out the double tick, definitely gonna get himself back in this game really quickly. I mean, look at the amount of forces are in this location. Just seems like Vesely has a million stuff, and Amber just doesn't have that much on the field, even though they're running the same income. Oh no, we're seeing the D5 come in here. There's no AA. He's spreading them out though. That's great micro. He's only gonna get 1. Bucklewolf will come out in response maybe? No, but this means there's 2 88s up now. Too bad he doesn't have the leaders. You know, both of them don't have leaders, because you give the leader to the 88, CB, you know, just he definitely had this location. Really smart here. It looks like Vesely had some guys just hanging out in reserve, ready to push. Immediately sending out an Erzat to get into one of these buildings and just hide here and keep the flag down. We're seeing AmberT take one of the flags back here. He's about to get this flag back as well. But looks like this flag's going to go back in enemy hands. Seeing some tank play here going on now. Gets an HE shot on him. Missed the 2nd one. So the tanks are moving on the side. You see a recon plane come in, but just going to get annihilated. F1s are going to go down. They're firing a little too far from their really effective range. Backing up really well by just great micro from both of them. Panzer Grens are moving in. So this whole scene's breaking up. He's only got this half track. There's no real recon. Doesn't put anything. Now he's being like quadruple ticked here. Really needs to send more stuff. You just need to, like, there's not that much here. Like, one bomber, or one mortar, or just one infantry can just take this out. Panzer Shrek's here, getting an easy kill in the Panzer IVs. Making him unable to move into the town with his tanks. Kind of chase down any of Vesely's armor. But yeah, not looking good right now for AmberT. Panzer 3L coming out of nowhere. Side shot. Double vetted. These things are awesome. He has the APCR turned off. Really seeing how they both all micro really well. A lot of forts here. But yeah, Vesely's just totally consolidating. We're seeing MG42 come here, giving them back this flag. You can get this flag, so that's another 2. You know, which will put him back up to 8 flags. You can definitely grab this flag as well, giving him 9 flags. And then he can definitely grab one of these flags here. And he's definitely back into the game. It's like he's not that far off getting these objectives. It's yeah, nice kill by Amber there. He's gonna go in for both aircraft. Almost gets both. It's immediately suppressed though. We'll get off the kill. J-87's paid for itself by 10 points now. Seeing another aircraft come out. Focke-Wulf's damage. The Focke-Wulf's definitely paid for itself if it gets away. Oh my gosh, and it goes down the last 88 shot. That's unlucky. Those 88s are just heavy hitters. That's so unlucky. Seeing him back up. Panzer 3L goes down though. Look at this. Seeing more D5s come in. No flak up by Amber right now. He's getting free kills in all the tanks. He's almost he's running out of tanks here. We're about to enter into B phase. Oh man, I don't think there's the amount of casualties now that Amber's taking. I don't know if there's any way he can come back. Oh man, I feel bad. Just too much. Seeing flak come out. Seeing a mobile wagon in 37 that should lock down all these D5s coming in and out. But I think the damage has definitely been done by the D5s. Pack 40 getting immediately suppressed by all the M42s. Alright, getting this flag back. He's almost in it. He just needs one. He just needs this flag and one in the town, and he's back in it. He just needs a little more time. In fact, he's gotten this flag here. He doesn't even need. He just needs this flag over here, and he's good. Somehow maneuvering around the flank. We're seeing Vesely respond though. Doesn't want to lose his double tick. Oh man, we're seeing the big boy come out. I mean, if Amber can kill this brute Stalin here, he can definitely turn it around right here. Kills brute Stalin, grabs his flags back. Keeps setting out the recon. Guess he's just trying to bait the 88 rounds. Setting a response up here now. Unlucky for Amber here is that Vesely's already sending a force to reinforce that location. Just by chance. F1 just annihilating these MG42 teams. The flak gun's almost in range as well. There's nothing right here to kill this brute Stalin. Seeing a Panther G come out right off the bat. No vet on it, but I'll definitely be able to kill that brute Stalin. Got this tap track just roaming around the rear of the lines. I think MG42's coming in. We're seeing a wave of Panzer 3Ls come in. Seeing some more tanks come in by Amber, but he lost a lot of them to those T5s. Getting some bad lucky shots here. He's going to lose one of his AA pieces. Oh man, that's expensive buy. It's 80 points right there, gone. He's about to lose this flag. Get the flame troops moving up. Throwing a Molotov. Deletes. Brute Stalin gets a Panzer IV on the first shot. Oh my god. No, there's no recovery in the center now. Especially these guys coming up. In fact, we're going to start seeing Vesely go on the offensive. Seeing a flak gun. Will this mobile wagon be able to stop the D5 by itself? Unvetted? Any supporting AA? No. See another Panther G coming. Oh, he backs off. I guess he timed it a little off. Probably wanted the G2 to come in first. Good micro though. Like immediately knows, realizes, and pulls out. He kills his AA piece though. He moves up just like a tiny bit right here. You can get it. Gonna take out the Panzer IV though. Now he moves up. Panther G's right around the corner though. Seeing some action come up here. Counterattack. MG42 is moving up. Mobile wagon's gonna go down maybe. That mobile wagon goes down, he's in big trouble. And in fact, I'd prioritize the mobile wagon because then he can have his D5s kill the Panther Gs. Yep, he's gonna back up now. Oh, lose that whole squad though up there. But the thing is now, right? The AA's down. We're definitely gonna see some D5s any second come out and just take out the Panthers. There's just nothing he can do. In fact, he's even lost this objective, and there's just this one unit here he could definitely kill anytime he really feels like it. Seeing Amber try to push over here to grab this flag. Oh. 88's gonna get him though. The second shot gets him. Gonna give him that. Yeah, there's nothing he can do now. The D5s, see, they're coming in to clean up this stuff, but if he really wanted to, he could definitely just send it over and kill all these tanks here. This game's going definitely to Vesely. Vesely played excellent. He just traded really effectively in that town. All that elite infantry and those elite tanks, and he kind of showed up with more tanks. He didn't bring out a Panther, and that Panther loss kind of setting him on the AmberT on the back foot here. That's what I'm talking about. D5 is just going to come in right here. Oh no. Oh, he's lucky he didn't go for these ones. Yeah, it's surrender there. Look at the team stats. Vesely playing really excellent here. Look at the chronology. Yeah, so see how he had a great. He just had a great opening. Like, look at this whole page. Just like nothing but pretty much Vesely's kills. It's absolutely annihilating. And losing that Panther right off the bat, expensive by 130 points. Just just 55-point tanks. I mean, the guy had more armor there, and he was able to mop up the Panzer IVs in some pretty not so great engagements, and it just set him off the defense the whole time. Losing that northern point, he couldn't do anything about it. He didn't have the CQC infantry. He needed to invest in center because that's where he was getting pushed really heavily. Yeah, there just wasn't an option for him. Yeah, losing that right off the bat to a Panzer IV-H, I think really hurt him. Anyway, good luck, you guys, both of you, to your next matches in the league. Thanks for playing. Guys, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching.